Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
As in,
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
listen, not that my sexuality is of anybody's business. And if I had $1 for every single time somebody said some shit like this, listen, I wouldn't be doing fucking videos for shits and giggles just for a couple coins, okay? And I know that some people are like genuinely curious because it's a femme problem. A lot of people think that because I look like this, there is no way in hell I am letting all this beauty go to waste. All this good poon go to waste. Fellas, sorry to disappoint, but I promise you, nothing at all is going to waste. So his question is it because of something that happened to you? I mean, honestly, in the nicest possible way, it is 2025, y'all. And I honestly believe that if people started to be a lot more honest about the things that intrigue them, having more balls to actually explore, there wouldn't be a lot of people still in the closet. Because it is 2025, and fellas, hate to break it to you, but there's not really a lot of women these days that can confidently say, especially when women like me exist, that they are 100% straight. Just like there's a big percentage of men that are still in the closet or come out later on in life because they stopped giving a fuck. And now they're out and proud or simply bisexual. And that's okay too. So no, I am not no pillow princess. If you don't know what that is, do some research. Reality is that it would never take trauma for somebody to like to eat coochie. Like truly, think about it. So I'll use this to educate you on the matter. As someone who has experienced plenty of trauma, I've had not the best experiences with men. I did suffer abuse and some form of molestation as a child with men. And y'all know that it was so freaking hard for me to even be able to say it out loud, the fact that I was a lesbian, because of the fear that if people knew my story, they would automatically think, oh, she hates men. Yup, I knew it. She's too pretty to be actually gay. She's not actually gay. She just hates men because of her past. Well, no, sir. I am here to tell you that some of us are actually gay. Like gay. Like, sir, me and you can be bros because we love the same thing. We appreciate the same thing in women, both in an intimate way and in an admirable way. Women are such a blessing. So here's a little backstory. I always knew that I was very uninterested in men ever since I was a little girl. Not because of what I had been through, but because I was genuinely so fascinated by women. And mind you, growing up in a Spanish household, that was actually frowned upon. And I didn't have nobody to look up to talk to about it. And there was, quite frankly, no actual out gay people in my life. I actually first realized when I was like playing spin the bottle for the first time, they dared me to kiss my best friend at the time. Horrible kiss, by the way. But I was like, oh, baby Jesus. You know, like the, ooh, like the light bulb went off. And I think it was like about in 8th grade at that time. And immediately I was like, Mind you, I was one of those where I was like the popular one, right? Where all the boys just fascinated over me. But I was never impressed. It did nothing for me. And before you ask, yes, I've dated men. And before you ask, no, I still don't hate men. And before you ask, yes, I do have 2 kids. And before you ask, no, I was never married to one. And before you ask, but how did you end up with 2 kids then? Again, goes back to the not so open family. So I was a huge people pleaser back then. I wanted to please my mom. That with me also living with some of my abusers, I actually ended up moving in with my baby daddy before we had kids. So let's just say that he kind of saved me out of my toxic environment. But he always knew that I was gay. He didn't care though. Yes, I had my kids young. Yes, I definitely should have waited. And yes, I love my children. So no, I don't live in regret. And just like how we all go through different stages in life, it didn't take me very long shortly after my kids to realize, and after my first girlfriend, and after I was sexually sexually involved with my first girlfriend that I was like, oh, men, this ain't for me. And I just simply knew. So, can I pull them both? Yeah. Can I have both? Yeah. Kind of went down that poly lifestyle at one point. People too immature for that though. And before y'all ask, no, I'm not open to that anymore. I'm actually marrying the love of my life in a couple months. It's a woman. So one thing I can say about me is that I absolutely love the fact that I am true to myself, regardless of whatever stage I'm at in life. I am honest about my emotions and my feelings, regardless of whatever partner I had at the time. I've always been 100% transparent. So yeah, surprise, surprise. I'm gay. She is gay. Anyways, I realized with that question that I don't really say much about myself besides getting on here and shit talking every once in a while. So if there's any other questions that y'all want to know about your girl, let me know. Drop them in the comments and we'll follow up with a bunch of follow-up videos, I guess. Open book. Here you go.